Hi y'all, how's it going? It's going good over here. Welcome to Spooky Story Saturday. My name is Samantha and I tell creepy stories and I do my makeup. If this is something you'd be into, please hit that subscribe button. I guess the first thing I've got to say is I'm sorry for being away for so long. A mixture of just vacations and summertime and working and, really just not overly in the mood to do videos. I love doing videos. I think they're so much fun, but sometimes it's not always the best timing, and I found in the last few weeks that I just haven't had the energy. I haven't had the drive, I haven't had the motivation, I haven't had the creativity even to do any of my videos. So I'm really glad that I'm back. I'm already more ahead of the game than I normally am, so that's really good. I'm hoping to get this up tomorrow. If not, it's going to be a week from tomorrow. Off of that, I like to try and find different stories that I have never actually heard before. So this one today is something that, I've vaguely heard of in the past, but I didn't really know, like I had never actually heard any of the stories from it. I know where it is. I know, I've seen pictures of it and this and that. I've read about it in books, but I had never heard the ghost stories until recently. So I thought, well, let's go ahead and give this one a try, something a little bit different. Today we are crossing the Atlantic and we are going to Edinburgh Castle in Edinburgh, Scotland. Edinburgh Castle was built in the 12th century. It sits on a hill that's actually called Castle Rock. Oh no! It's not just a hill though, it's actually a dormant volcano. And it's thought that Castle Rock formed about 350 million years ago. And David was the first ruler to live at Edinburgh Castle, and the castle remained residential until 1633, after which time it became military barracks. David first built a chapel in memory of his mother in year 1130, and the church is actually still standing today. And obviously is the oldest standing portion of the building today. The chapel is called St. Margaret's Chapel after his mother. The castle is the most besieged castle in Great Britain's history, having been sieged 26 times. The castle is also where the crown jewels of Scotland can be found, and the National War Museum of Scotland can also be found on site. Hauntings. Obviously, it's a very old place. And, a lot of battle has taken place there. So in instances like this, they tend to be a little bit haunted. The dungeons in the castle are one of the most haunted sites. So there was a prisoner that was being held down in the dungeons. I can't remember exactly what he was there for, but he wanted to escape. He went and waited in the place where they put the poo. Yes, like human fecal matter, and he waited there until they came to collect it, because obviously back then there is no indoor plumbing, so they would collect the poo and they would take it out of the castle. So he went and waited where they collected the poo, and when they finally came to collect it, he thought, yes, okay, I'm getting out of the castle now. But unbeknownst to him, they actually took it and they dumped it over the side of the castle. He went over the wall of the castle with the poo and he died, supposedly where he went off the wall. If people are standing there, they sometimes have the feeling of being pushed, and sometimes you can actually smell a very strong odor of poo. So the next story is that of the Bagpipe Boy. The story actually dates back hundreds of years to when the tunnels under the castle were found. I'm not 100% sure who they are, wanted to find out where the tunnels actually went. The tunnels were very narrow and small, so they instructed a young boy to go down into the tunnels and play his bagpipes along the tunnels so that the people up above the tunnels could find out where they went. And then they would sort of like follow his progress. This plan actually really worked until all of a sudden they no longer could hear the boy playing his bagpipes. It just stopped, went radio silent. They searched for him, but unfortunately they were never able to find him. They eventually sealed off of the tunnels, and every now and then, I guess, you can hear the faint sounds of bagpipes playing coming from the tunnels. The next story we have is the drummer boy ghost. This ghost isn't seen very often. I believe it's only been seen a couple of times throughout history. As the story goes, a headless drummer boy can be seen when a siege is about to take place, and I guess he hasn't been seen in a few hundred years. The Grey Lady has been seen throughout the castle. She is said to be seen wearing 16th century clothes, and sometimes you can see her crying. Some say that the Grey Lady is that of Janet Douglas, who was accused of witchcraft and was burned at the stake. And the last story for today is that of the ghost dog. If you guys just want to give me 1 second, I'm just going to do my eyebrows off camera. So there is a dog cemetery on the grounds. The tail is a scruffy black dog. A scruffy black dog ghost can be seen around the castle. Just saying, if I go to the castle and I meet one of these ghosts, I want it to be the dog. So what do you guys think? Is Edinburgh Castle haunted? Do you guys want to go meet the goodest ghost boy? What about, have you been to the castle? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for being patient, even though I haven't been posting very much. And thank you for listening. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out my other Spooky Story Saturday uploads, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay. Bye.